everybody, and happy Monday. I hope you all had a great Easter. Did you enjoy, family? What did you do? What recipes did you eat? What was your favorite dish? Did you make Easter baskets? I want to hear from everyone. Today is an absolute beautiful day out. So my husband and my son is outside doing the yard, and I get all excited about that. I don't mind recording myself when they're outside doing the yard work. Absolutely, I love the smell of the fresh cut grass. The birds are singing, and I'm super happy. I hope your day is great. So now, we're gonna make a casserole. But here's the thing, with this recipe, and this is a recipe that I will always make. It's like cost effective, doesn't cost you anything to make this recipe, and guaranteed, anybody you make this recipe for, oh, they're gonna absolutely love it. You can make it stovetop if you want, or you can decide to put it in the oven. It's really gonna be your choice. Here's what you're gonna need. I'm not sure what to call it. I guess we'll figure out a name for it as we go. You're going to need some frozen vegetables. I don't suggest that you use frozen vegetables that has like squash and zucchini in it, or cauliflower. It would just turn too mushy. So the frozen vegetables that I have is the one that has the peas, the carrots, the corn, and the green beans. It's lovely. You can put it into this recipe frozen, or you can thaw it out, okay? So now you're gonna need really interesting ingredient here. Au gratin potato, cheesy au gratin potatoes. I'm doing 2 boxes. They're different boxes, but it's the same thing, right? So now for this, it requires you to use water, milk, and butter. So I have those ingredients. I have the water here, the milk, and the butter, of course. Now we're gonna put something really interesting in it to bump up the flavor. Cream of chicken soup. If you don't want to use cream of chicken soup, you can always use cream of mushroom, but you're going to need it. And then I have some ham pieces. If you got some ham left over from Easter, grab you some, scrape it off the bone, and use it for this recipe, okay? So, but in your local market, you may be able to find this cubed ham. It's already chopped up for you. You're gonna need some spices. We're using salt and pepper, garlic, and onion powder. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make a delicious, quick, and simple casserole. So the first thing that we're gonna do is let's go ahead and get ready to make up our lovely au gratin potatoes. Y'all, I'm just gonna be honest with you. I do a lot of shortcuts when I'm cooking. You know, like this. This is delicious. You heard me? Yes, you can make it homemade, and you can wait an hour and a half for it to bake in the oven. But if you've never tried these, give them a try. Get the no-name bread. Delicious, delicious every time, and they are. Okay, so now I already have the water in here. Now they asked for, it was 1.5 cups of water. So I did that 2 times, and then I need 3/4 of a cup of milk, and I'm gonna do that 2 times. I ain't got my glasses on, so I'm hoping I can see the right measurement. All right, it's a little over, but that extra milk will be just fine. Absolutely it will. So now we're gonna bring that to a boil, but we also want to use a 1/2 stick of butter, okay? This is not a full stick, but I'm gonna grab what looks like a 1/2 stick here. Once this boils down, well, once the milk, the water, and the butter kind of gets nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and I wanna put these potatoes, if you've never seen these, it's so interesting because it's dehydrated potatoes and you're just rehydrating them. If I can open the box, it happens when you're really cooking in this kitchen, right? If we can get the box open, laugh with me, it's okay. You're gonna see that you have a cheese packet. This cheese packet is so stinking good. Are you kidding me? And here's what your potatoes are gonna look like. They look just like potato chips because they are. But like I said, they're dehydrated. And we're gonna rehydrate them in this lovely liquid that we have. Okay, so I got the 2 cheese packets, waiting on this to come up to a boil. If you wanted to put some fresh onion in here, absolutely you could. Okay, there's times that I'll put just a little bit in there, okay? All right, so let's wait on this to come to a boil. I'll be right back. Go ahead, we're gonna talk about something. If you're that person that doesn't, like, let's just say you don't eat ham, because a lot of people don't, you can put whatever you wanna put in here. Are you kidding me? Absolutely you can. Maybe like a turkey sausage, okay? Maybe turkey meat, or some type of chicken you wanted to put in here. Maybe you had fried chicken yesterday and you want to take that meat off the bone. Throw it in there. It would be delicious. But, you know, when I make this recipe, I've always used ham. And I love that it's so easy to make. And no matter who you feed it to, they're going to absolutely love it. And it comes together so quickly. I'm putting it in the oven today. But like I said earlier, you don't have to put this in the oven. It will get done stovetop and dinner will be ready. A lot of times I'll serve this recipe with some fresh biscuits, or you could even use the biscuits that comes in that little pop tube thing. Sure you can. The milk, the water, and the butter has begun to come up to a slight boil. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put those dehydrated potatoes right into the mixture here. You can decide that you want to put the ham in now, but I'm going to wait a little bit, okay? If you don't like the mixed vegetables that I choose, you can always use like just corn, a bag of frozen corn or a bag of frozen peas, whatever you like, so you can enjoy the recipe yourself as well. Absolutely. Let's give this a nice mix, and it doesn't hardly take any time for these potatoes to get soft. I'll always take one out, taste it. If it's soft enough, you know what texture you're looking for that potato. Once it's soft, then we'll double back. We'll put our cream of chicken or your cream of mushroom in. We'll put this lovely cheese in. I don't like to put the cheese sauce in right now. This cheese sauce will thicken up this recipe, and I feel like if you put it in too early, kind of mess it up. Go ahead and take this time, put some seasoning in here. I'm chewing on a piece of ham. I can't stop eating it. There's some onion powder. It's going to bring a great flavor, of course. Garlic powder, a nice amount on purpose, right? We're going to put us some black pepper. I ain't had black pepper in a couple of days. It was like I just kept forgetting it. I kept forgetting to tell my husband to pick up some, or when I ordered through Instacart, I would forget. And it was like a week done went by and I didn't have no black pepper the whole time. We got it today and I'm happy. A little bit of salt. If you can't use the salt, I always tell everybody, leave it out. It'll be okay. Let's go ahead. Our potatoes are finally beginning to get nice and soft. I'm super happy with that. I'm going to put those pieces of ham in. And I love those little packets of the already diced ham. They give you like the perfect amount. So I usually use the whole pack. It's up to you how many of the vegetables you want to use, okay? I'm going to use the whole bag, right? Let's see how much it is. It's a 10-ounce bag, okay? We're going to give this a nice mix. Oh, yeah, are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness, yes. And it smells great right now. You may hear the lawnmower going. They're out there mowing that grass. And I can see them going back and forth through my kitchen window. So I apologize if it's irritating to you, you know. All right, great. I do have my window open in one of my living rooms, but they're not in that area yet. But you can still hear it, and I don't have these windows open. All right, gorgeous. We're mixing in the flavor. Cream of chicken soup. Let's let this cook for, let's just say about 7 minutes, and when we come back, we're adding our cheese packets in. Excited are you to try this recipe? You have to be. It's so much fun. Okay, so now I'll put that cheese powder in there. Yum, yum, yum. This cheese powder, it does not taste like, remember the macaroni and cheese that used to have powder in it? It doesn't taste nothing like that. This is more savory. It's more flavorful. It's freaking licious. You hear me? Yes, it is. You can see these two cheese packets are different color, but I'm gonna tell you, they taste good. So when you mix this, you may see some lumps, but don't worry. Once this cooks, it all kind of, you know, blends in, and those lumps kind of fade away, so to speak. I'm not sure if that's how I want to put it, but you know what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna cook this until it thickens up. Now, if you're that person that's not going to put this into the oven, once it thickens up, it's done. Get your cornbread, your biscuits, or whatever done. I want to put mine in the oven because I want it to be like casserole-like. It's going to be a little bit more looser, not too loose, right here. But when I bake it in the oven, it does what I want it to do, okay? So now, in a couple minutes, I'll be back. We'll put it into our baking dish and into the oven, 350 degrees. What would you have with this? Would you have like a crusty bread? You know, are you just doing sandwich bread? Are you doing biscuits, cornbread? What would you have? alongside of this. I know for dinner, we're gonna have some couscous. I'm so excited about that. And we're gonna do chicken legs. We rarely do chicken legs here at the Young's house, but I'm making them and I'm gonna make them things taste good. Look at this. Someone tell me that this doesn't look delicious. Oh my goodness, it's such great quality. The flavor is amazing. I know right off the bat, I'm gonna have at least 3 bowls of this today. It's so easy. Our gratin casserole is out of the oven. The whole house smells amazing, and I'm all excited. I got a big pan of cornbread. We're gonna have cornbread with it. And look at this texture right here. Oh my goodness. You get like a little crust crispiness on the edges and the top if you bake it. But like I said, if you decide you don't want to bake it, you don't have to. Look at this. I know. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't, you see me take that deep swallow because it's good and I can't wait to eat it. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell everybody what Gina's doing in this kitchen every single day. And Father, on today, we thank you for this gorgeous casserole, your hedge of protection and your mighty love. Amen. Amen. Once again to my prayer. Let's taste it. We're going to taste it right now. I'm not even going to plate it up. Okay, but I want to taste, but it is hot. You'll have to give me just a second to cool this down. Give me a second. Let's do it. I'm all excited. It's everything you're going to love. Make you some. Enjoy. Until the next video. Good night.